let's talk about the NodeMonkes, right? I mean, this has obviously been
where are we at?
Been a hot topic this past. I mean, shit, this past like what 1 or 2 months, man.
Yo,
like
they've done good at.
You already bid, right?
No.
Oh, what the hell, man?
I'm not bidding. I don't care. I'm not bidding at 0.21. Look, because the way so it's a Dutch auction, right? It's a Dutch auction that starts at 0.21 Bitcoin. If you put in 0.21
There's
Bitcoin,
256 claimed as of now.
Okay, 256.
So we're
bidding
Gucci.
price is currently at
I don't.
0.205.
So what? They already made like 3.5 million USD.
I can't tell where it's at.
Okay,
right
it hasn't
now
moved too much since I
without
last
being
saw it.
connected.
It's probably 0.205 or 0.2 or whatever the 0.195 or something like that.
Claim. But it's like the way these Dutch auctions are made and literally structured is for. Okay, so if you bid at 0.21, if you bid at the top and then it drops down to like 0.1 Bitcoin, you will get 2 NodeMonkes.
Yep.
And you will get like a 0.05 refund. So like it's meant so you like don't miss it. So let's say you're a whale and you're like, well, I want one. I don't care what price it goes down to. You bid at the top and then you'll get your 2 monkeys and your refund. But then that kind of causes like this FOMO where like everyone starts bidding extremely high because they have that mindset in mind.
We're not seeing
and then
that
when
at
it does,
all.
and I'm happy we're not seeing that. But like this is how it typically occurred in ETH.
Totally.
Yeah, and I think like because things are slower on Bitcoin, you're not going to have that same thing. You're not going to have like the triggers of the bot action. And I actually think this is like really healthy for the space because
slows people down.
Every single Dutch auction we've seen, like they never really end well. And
they don't.
It's also, hopefully they do it right where people get their money back, right? There's that other thing of trust. And I know you can like audit smart contracts on ETH. And we don't really know how it's being run for this. So
you still have to claim.
That's a lot of trust to have in people that you don't know.
Yeah. Well, before we get into some predictions, I think about all of this, I want to maybe do like an update on where we've been, since the start of this and why this even matters. So I think like NodeMonkes is considered to be, one of the first, 10K sort of projects or 10K PFP projects, of course, some inscribed first under sub 100K. Mm-hmm. They started out, I think, marketing about 1 or 2 months ago, basically saying it's going to be a free mint. Then a lot of things happened. They ended up changing that into it was going to be a donation mint. And then, of course, now we're here today, and they've changed to a Dutch auction for approximately 8,000 pieces, and 1,000 of those are going to be holding back as well.
That's crazy. It's like,
so
I
that's
think
where we're at
today.
today.
Craziest things is like paying them. I've never seen both. I've never seen like you do a paid mint and you keep a fat chunk of supply. I've either seen you do a free mint or keep it.
1,000 is a crazy amount.
So
like a lot of
1,000
people do hold back some, and you never know. Like maybe it's giveaways, maybe it's stuff in the future. 1,000 plus a paid mint Dutch auction starting at 0.21 is insane.
That's why if you're high bidding right now, I'm disappointed. Put your fucking foot down and wait 144 blocks.
All right, well, I think
for it to go down 0.1 so we get cheaper prices. Thank you.
I think what we're going to do for the first time is actually a video as well. And this is actually Troy, of course, who is typically a co-host on this show. He has a prediction about this. This is the first time we're seeing this. It's going to be a live reaction. And then, of course, we're going to go into our predictions. So let's hear it. We love you, Troy.
Here's my take on NodeMonkes, all right? A lot of dramatic twists and turns with this one. Something that started fresh, clean, mysterious, with a storied arc of a free mint to the denial of $5 million in VC funding, then a charity whitelist thingy, then scratch that to an auction, and then it goes live today, like in 5 minutes. Finally, it's here. Call it what you will, but whoever's behind this, dude, what are you doing? All right, I promised this asshole that he could have the rest of the take. Can you fucking believe this? All right, just fucking troll. Can you believe this guy? All right, call it what you will, but whoever's behind this, NodeMonkes, caused just the right amount of drama, which caused the right amount of FUD, with some people still wanting nodes. Send nodes, am I right? Or send chodes, I don't know, man. Some not wanting the nodes, but mark my words, there are bigger wallets than some of the people that are FUDding the most. And no matter what happens today, it will sell out. That's my prediction. This is Fez's word of honor. All I will say is left, I hope for all of us concerned and the ecosystem at large to subsist as a fun project for Ordinals. We all need that. We don't want anything bad to happen, And anything beforehand that has led up to this moment for them to be in the sun will erode, and we can all get back to having the fun that the NodeMonkes first invoked on Ordinal culture. Are you fucking happy with this? Jesus Christ, you have a platform, man. I'm trying to make something of myself. Anyway, send nodes.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know. What do you think about that, Boo? You know,
They're gonna sell out. It doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
like the province utility, like not doing anything. Whatever. Okay, my prediction is that they're gonna sell out around 0.05, which is why I'm not gonna look at it today. I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna contribute to the Dutch auction system and give it at the top just because like, oh, I'm gonna get more later, because then I add to the count of the
Yeah.
amount claimed, and the higher that claim goes, the more FOMO comes. I'm not contributing to that FOMO, so I will wait. But I think for sure, like below 0.1.
that's where it rests.
Not where it rests, but below 0.1. I'm thinking it rests
Ending.
around like 0.05.
Gotcha. Jen, what do you
We'll
think?
see.
I just think it'll be interesting to see, because I'm so used to this on ETH, where like you can watch Etherscan and know exactly when it's going to hit and when it's done,
That's
and you don't have that here. So I think it could almost go lower. I will say, like, I had my Twitter notifications on in the beginning and I got annoyed, which
man.
is
You
not
turned
a
it off
high
now?
threshold. No, they're still on, but
Okay.
like I stopped looking. Right, I was
Yeah.
like, this process has gotten so crazy. But
I
I
will
hope
say-
it does well. Like, everything doing well is better for everyone, right?
Yeah,
like
very
this
true.
isn't a zero-sum game. I hope people get their money back. I hope that the mint is successful, and I hope more people do things on Ordinals and there's positive headlines for Bitcoin and the Ordinal ecosystem. Like, that's all I care about.
I will say though, like, I think I'm a little bit more sad about it, because I think like you just look at maybe what it could have meant over these, past weeks of crazy, insane Ordinals volume, and sort of like maybe like the icing on the cake to bring in more people.
Oh, they would have gone so high.
That if they just did a free mint, right? Or maybe even the
Yeah.
donation mint, I just feel like it would have been totally different, and would have ushered in a new wave of entrance to Ordinals with like their first experience. And
they-
On the other
yeah,
side
that's
of
the-
that,
that's the way I look
though,
at it,
people's
like-
expectations get so
Yeah,
high. Which,
always.
Granted, with money, like, they're still high, but even if it's a free mint, people's expectations are really high. And one, if you live in the US, like, over 50% of this goes to taxes, right? And then you have like operational costs. And if you're trying to do something, like, I think we should argue for everyone to get paid, right? I think free mints have their place and do really well. I also think there are costs to deploying stuff on Bitcoin, so I don't have a problem with them doing a paid mint. But I do think going from free, where like I told a bunch of people, I was like, hey, this should be your first mint, and then it wasn't, right? Like, that sucks.
it does really suck. And
I think they had a lot of magic, like with the free mint. Like, the magic in terms of that would have been like the most legendary like free mint drop in
But man-
Ordinals history.
Absolutely.
I think that they would have made more money doing a free mint and then holding it. I don't know.
I think so,
I'm
too.
mad
The magic
'cause I
is
haven't
gone from that
minted this
initial
yet.
run, for
I'm
sure.
so mad because I was out today and I tried to get Bitcoin from Coinbase, and of course they held it up. But Billy did BitBlocks today
Yeah.
as a free mint, did 10,000, and I feel like that hopefully is where all of the hype goes. And I hope that it is not out of my realm by the time I get home, because I want one.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to inscribe one, right? It was super cool. It is off of data of other inscriptions. But that was a free mint and kind of under the radar today.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that were like ready to get the NodeMonkes got that. So everything else.
They went to, because it was like initially, I think it was gonna be like 999, and then he kind of like said like, well, I don't know what I want to cap it at now.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I'm gonna cap it at 10K, and it only took a couple hours for like 10K
No,
mints,
I was
and the
so
mental is high right
pissed.
now.
I
So it's
was
just like,
so mad because I was like, I don't know what date is. I left my house at 7 a.m. I was like, I don't have crypto on me. I tried to get Bitcoin quickly. I failed anyway.
Yeah. Damn. Well, I mean, let's just close out these predictions though. Like, do you think it's I don't know, let's do like it's a win or it's a flop. I don't know. Is it a win or a flop? Boo?
It's a win.
It's a win. All right.
It's a win.
I'm focusing my attention to BitBlocks. I don't care anymore.
Got it.
That's my prediction is we're not going to be talking about it next week. We're going to be talking about
Damn.
BitBlocks.
All right. I like it. Hopefully, Billy and BitBlocks, has
Shout out
has
Billy.
their run as
It
well.
was a sick mint. I got my
Yeah.
mint today.
Yeah. Let's see.
So actually, you know what?
Look, I got an Ordinal
I was
shard.
gonna
I'm an
do. I was
OG.
gonna do my Boo King. Someone took it like 5 minutes before I inscribed. I woke up and I was like, I'm so excited. I get my Boo
got
King
front ran.
because it looks that. I got front ran.
I also told a few people to type in random numbers. I hope.
Because you have to paste in
That's
the
actually
inscription
cool,
ID.
Yeah.
So it's actually sick. Like it
No,
takes.
that's what I was saying. I feel like I don't even care about NodeMonkes. This is where the attention's going to be next week.
Yeah.
That would be dang.
That's
Don't
a
buy
cool.
them all
what's your
before I get
prediction?
That's a
home.
cool prediction. Oh man, this is hard. I would say it's a win. Like, I don't know. I think like I'm leaning towards flop, but like I would say it's a win. You know,
yeah, it's not gonna flop.
I think it's still going to do well on secondary. Like it might just like blow people's minds. It probably does like, I don't know, over 100 Bitcoin in the first week or something in volume. Like I think it would be nuts. We'll see though.